Shut the fuck up and just go to the fucking point. Alright guys, welcome to another episode of the Reyes Show. Alright, so Cusco, Peru. Let's get started with that. And what a better way to start this video with actually a Peruvian shirt, you know. Just for the record, Peru is actually not sponsoring this video. It will be nice if they do that, but as of right now, they're actually not. So, Cusco, Peru. Let's talk about that. For us foreigners, Cusco, Peru can be either the ancient capital of the Incas or actually be misconfused with the most pride city in the entire South America, because Cusco's flag is just like this. I hope I am actually pointing it right, I don't know. And the LGBT community flag also looks like this. And I'm pretty sure you already spotted the similarities, right? Yes, one of the many things that you will be confused as a foreigner once you step in Cusco is that their flag looks just like the LGBT community flag. This being said, please do not go walking and assuming that Cusco is a very heavily pride city, because it's just your flag. That was just the introduction, just so you don't act like a dumb foreigner. No, let's get started. So in this video, one of the things that I want to focus on is the things that you're gonna be aware once you actually land over there in Cusco, Peru. What a better way to start this with some of the quick clips that I took when I took my flight from Dallas all the way to Lima, Peru, and from Lima all the way to Cusco.
Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes. You would have every kind of pleasure you could see. And after several nights, you would say, well, that was pretty great. But now let's
see. I'm pretty sure that's made out of alpaca. I'm very positive it's made out of
I have to buy some of the shit to bring home to my family.
Oh, that's so beautiful, man. ¿Habla español? Ok. ¿Me podría decir entonces cuánto vale esa pipa de ahí?
Esa está 8 soles.
8 soles. Ok. Thank you. That was nice.
Yeah, it was really nice. And you bought all of it. As you can see, yes, it's beautiful. I cannot imagine how it is to actually drive in those fucking mountains. But other than that, yes, and you'll be in a really high altitude. So be expected that once you land in Cusco, you are way more 3,000 meters above the sea level. I don't know exactly how much that converts to feet. I don't know what is the precision of the feet that I was in while I was in Cusco, because Cusco is actually a city in the freaking top of a mountain, something like that. So yeah, I just know that it was pretty fucking high, okay? What a better way to start, you know, this trip is also talking about the prices. So for example, just so you have a rough estimate, a US dollar is the equal of 3.2 soles over there in Peru as of right now, right? So one of the things that I want to point out is that if you want to ride a taxi over there, they're incredibly cheap. The highest I actually paid while I was over there for a taxi was actually 6 soles, which is the equivalent of $2 American. The cheapest I actually paid over there was actually 4 soles, or the equivalent of dollar and something, you know, like a couple American cents. I don't know the exact conversion. A burger from a really good place over there, if you actually go, it's called Inca Burger. They're also not sponsoring the video. I might put a picture of their logo or something like that. Hey Inca Burger, if you actually see this video, or you have tourists that go over there and show you the Reyes video, hey, if you want to like make a little bit of sponsorship, I can get hooked up with. My point is that a burger, like a massive burger from that place, will cost you 10 soles, and that's pretty much nothing. I bought a poncho made from alpaca for only 55 soles. I also bought some really nice shoes, which I'm gonna put a picture of them right over here somewhere.
and they only cost me 100 and something soles, which was the equivalent of 35 American dollars. Now, also talking about the prices and stuff, be aware that not only because you're a foreigner and a tourist, they might want to get a little bit more money, but that there are things that, for example, in America, you don't pay, that you actually have to pay over there. So be aware that as an American, you know, I never thought that taking a shit in a different country, just like Peru, would have been such an odyssey. Yes, that's actually true, my friends. Using bathrooms over there is almost a luxury for, you know, Americans to find a really nice bathroom to the equivalent of the American bathroom. Oh, sorry for that. Not only that, but because some of those, like, toilets will not have the seats. It will be the ceramic thing around and that's it. And that's actually pretty disgusting. With that also, they will charge you for this long of toilet paper. And we're not talking about hard, charming ultra soft or something like that, no. It's just your regular toilet paper. And with that little piece, which costs 3 soles, 3 fucking soles, you gotta wipe out your ass. But for example, things like this, you know, I don't want you exactly to look what it is, because I don't want this video to get any flags. But basically, for things like that are actually handcrafted, for that knife I paid like 50. I mean, not even 50. It was like 15 soles. 15 soles. So yes, once you step in Peru, especially in Cusco, because it's highly touristic, because you know, you can buy a lot of stuff for cheap, you know. That's one of the main things that I actually like about Peru. Like, overall, for the entire month that I stayed in Peru, studying Spanish, I just paid basically 480 American US dollars, you know, so it was actually worth it for the entire month. The food is gonna be cheap over there, but I'll talk about the food in a second. Please, if you're walking by Cusco downtown or something like that, especially nearby Plaza de Armas, the most touristy parks, just be aware that you're gonna see things like this. Smile about that. I mean, they're just trying to make money, you know. Yes, don't expect that they have llamas and that the ladies are over there dressed just because you like it that way. No. If you try to take a picture of them, or you actually take a picture of them, they will say, "One American dollar, please." So just be aware of that. And moving on, let's talk about the food. So in Peru culture, they actually eat breakfast and lunch. That's pretty much it. If you go to Peru, be expected that your morning breakfast is not gonna be the same breakfast that you will have in the United States. In Peru, society is actually way healthier than Americans. Like, I was impressed when I landed in Peru and I started seeing around and I was like, God, our country's full of fat asses, without offending people out there, okay? Peruvians actually, in the morning, they eat like just a small piece of bread, like it's actually a special bread. It's not any kind of bread. With that, they will put some jelly, strawberry jelly. Sometimes they will put avocados. That's another thing. They use a lot of fucking avocados almost all the time. So just keep that in mind. But they actually give you a lot of tea. Because you barely can drink water over there unless you buy your own bottled water. That's one of the things that I will actually talk later on in this video. They use a lot of fresh things, especially fruits, you know. They will buy things right out of the market and they will actually prepare or cook it that same day. So that's something that I really liked and enjoyed. It had a great flavor, you know. Especially even fast food restaurants over there are different. They have a slightly different menu. For the most part, it's actually the same. Don't expect that you will have a large, you know, like for us, a regular Coke is actually, you know, a small. In Peru, it's actually like those people
for them, the regular Coke is just the kids menu one. And the same thing is with the fries. It's insane, I know. I had to get used to it every single time that I went to fast food, knowing that I was basically paying for a kids menu in the American version, you know. But hey, they just care about your health, you know. When it came time for lunch is also very different over there. In Peru, lunch is almost your dinner, and let me tell you this, their food is actually really good. I ended up loving their food, you know. There's one dish that I love a lot, and it was the lomo saltado. If you're over there, please make sure you actually taste it. It's extremely good. Okay, and so one of the things that you gotta make sure is, now let's talk about the water. Yes, my friends, you've probably heard rumors, and they're actually true. Peru water is not like Costa Rica water, Puerto Rico water. I don't know what other countries you can actually drink their tap water. If you drink tap water in Peru, you are fucked. I got sent to the hospital because of that. So, to avoid hospital, number one, don't eat street food. I know they smell really good and everything, but it's, you know, a quick way to go to the hospital. Number two, by no means drink the water. The water is not good for you. A lot of people from Peru, what they will do is that they will boil the water before they actually drink it. You can do that, but if you live there for a month in a host family, it will make you buy your own bottle of water, because they're not gonna be boiling that water for you. I don't know why, don't ask me, but it's just the way it is over there. Number three, be careful with the alcohol over there, because I can tell you that one time I went to a bar when I was in the hospital. One of the many things that I got in my body, it was alcohol related. They messed up my pancreas because they actually gave me a really cheap alcohol. Yes, bars in Peru, especially in Cusco, they will try to give you some, you know, cheap alcohol so you don't have to pay. They will give you a free drink, a free pass. It will be a Cuba Libre. If you don't know what's Cuba Libre is Coca-Cola with lime and, of course, alcohol on it. So they will give you that free drink, but what they don't tell you is exactly what kind of alcohol they use to prepare that drink. So, for the love of God, just spend a couple soles and buy you a drink that you can see that alcohol, you know, that actually legit alcohol, and don't get that cheap one, because it will fuck you over. And it did with me. Messed up my pancreas, and to this day I gotta be careful with the alcohol because my body still hasn't recovered 100% yet. Before we wrap up this video, and yes, there's gonna be a second part to this, I just want to point out something. Not only you will see a lot of disgusting, stupid llamas over there, but also just keep in mind that you will see a ton of coca. Yes, I'm talking about the famous coca leaf that they have over there. Okay, so Cusco itself, it's in a very high altitude. If you're somebody like me that lives in Charleston, South Carolina, then you will notice that, I mean, if you haven't noticed by now, you pretty much live at sea level. Those people, they don't live at, you know, sea level. They live way higher from sea level. So coca tea actually helps you a lot to overcome, you know, whatever effects you're gonna have. Not only that, but myself, I actually drank and even ate coca chocolate, which was delicious. If you're over there and you actually get to taste it, please do so. Now, don't try to get that back to the United States, because you'll just get yourself in a lot of trouble, and I don't think you actually want a dog sniffing in your back. Do not do that. And another thing is, if you go around the month of May, in July and even June, yeah, be aware that the temperature is gonna be around 0 degrees Celsius. In other words, 39 degrees. Sometimes it can actually go lower than that, so it's fucking cold. I'm gonna show you a quick pictures of some of the mountains and some of the videos that I took, and you can see how cold we were actually over there. With that, just keep in mind that there's no such thing as heaters over there. Their houses are in brick and concrete, and yes, it is fucking cold all the time. Not only that, but now that we're also talking about this, taking showers in Cusco
all that month, it was an odyssey for me. Like, okay, so this is what happens. People in Cusco, I think it's only in Cusco, I don't know if it's in all, Peru, because we actually went to a really nice hotel in Machu Picchu City, or otherwise also known as Aguascalientes. And we stayed at a really nice hotel and didn't have that problem. The shower. I will show you a picture of that hotel in the next video. So the showers there in Peru, Cusco, they had an electric adapter on top. And once you turn on the water, right, when it starts running, it will get the water warm. Sometimes it will work, and sometimes in the middle of the showering it will go cold and you will be freezing your balls. So just keep in mind that if you go to Cusco and you don't stay at a nice hotel and you stay at a host family because you're actually going there for educational purposes, if you're not staying at a really nice house, then you might top with that situation. And for the love of God, don't touch it, because that's how you can get electrocuted very quick. And a couple of my buddies over there actually got shocked multiple times, so it was a pain. And not only that, you are in, between concrete. It's freaking cold over there. So even stepping in the bathtub was an odd. I'm gonna wrap up this episode. There's gonna be a second episode coming up soon. That episode will be actually with a different, with a different setting. I hope I actually make a better job in the other one. The other one will focus more on the adventure things that you can do in Peru. So you can take advantage and you see what you can actually do over there and whatnot. I might also talk a little bit more about the culture and how beautiful it is. Peru is one of those places that you actually have to go and experience. It's beautiful. I actually went on the best month to Peru, where there was a lot of cultural festivities and stuff, so I will be showing that more in the next video. Shit, if I don't talk about Machu Picchu, if you did not went to Machu Picchu while you were in Cusco, you did not went to Peru and you missed out a lot in your life. But again, that'll be discussed in this video. So other than that, I just hope that you have an incredible night, and whatever you're doing, don't do drugs, finish high school, and yeah, and don't smoke. Smoking is stupid, alright? Ciao, ciao, and yeah, this is not fucking gay.